Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Griselda Romero, for those of you that don't know me. My goal here isn't to try to impress you guys really necessarily, but really just to send out an important message. I'm going to speak from the heart and be direct here, okay? We are all aware of what's going on around the world and in our country here. The government has gone rogue. It has, okay? This is not just a Trump administration thing. This is both parties, okay? I consider them unilateral, but the point is this. How many more lives do we have to lose or watch be harmed until we actually do something? How long are we going to wait? You know, the situation around the world, and especially here in the United States, have progressively gotten worse, especially since October 7th. And I just want to be clear that what happened October 7th was a continuation of what's been going on for 70 plus years since the Balfour Declaration. Okay? We need to get that straight. During that time period back then in 2023, 2024, a lot has been censored by mainstream media, and that was intentional, okay? That was intentional. And one thing that I want to point out that it wasn't really truly known, or at least given a lot of exposure at the time, was that in Sudan, again, Congo and Sudan are also experiencing humanitarian crisis as well, and they're not being covered. And it's all connected. It's all connected. Everything leads back to us in Israel, okay? In Sudan, women and young girls were, trigger warning, opting to unalive themselves due to the horrific abuse that they were experiencing with that war that's going on over there. That was their choice. In Congo, we see a lot of what's going on with the children, right? In those mining for those minerals. What's going on in Palestine, right? Especially with the women and children, the population is so young. All those children that their lives were taken away. They were deemed a threat by men. And then we see all of the stuff that's happening here in the United States, right? Recently, what happened with Renee Good. But here's the thing. Systematically, Black women have also been harmed and still are. Indigenous women as well are also being unalived here, but not spoken much about either. We look at Latin America, the women as well. The United States has, the last I did the research was, my understanding is that we have the highest human trafficking rate. Why do we have the highest demand? There's something wrong here, and it's been wrong for a very long time. And I'm not laughing in the sense that it's funny, but it's just like connecting the dots here. So I ask again, how long is it going to take? How many more lives do we have to lose in order for us to actually do something?